you know, and say, the realest out here, man. All I do is talk fat, you know. So, I'm gonna give y'all, of course I'm non-biased, You can say I'm biased, people say I'm biased, but when I say biased stuff that seem biased or whatever you want to call it, it actually happened. But either way, this is a video, on a big game like this, This is what Oregon got to do to win this game against Georgia. If Oregon wants to win this game, I mean, like I say, I ain't saying it. Like I said, this is what they got to execute. Like I said, you can have all the schemes and this and that, but it's up to the players. And at the end of the day, I mean, you can't go out there and catch a pass for them. You can't go out there and block for them and throw an accurate pass to them. It's all up to the players. Either way, like I said, you can't control the kicker miss the game on a field goal. You just, can try to call the right plays to get in field goal range. You feel me what I'm saying? But either way, nonetheless, if Oregon want to win this game, I'm going to give y'all Oregon fans hope. That's what I'm going to do. Because I said I'm going to be realistic, man. You feel me? Of course, like I said, I already gave y'all my prediction. I think Georgia wins 41-20. But like I said, if Oregon win this game, which is like a 10% chance, this is how they probably gonna do it. One, Dan Lanning, he knows what Stetson Bennett can do and can't do. So what it's gonna be, he gonna force Stetson Bennett to throw some tight window throws. Noah Sewell coming. Noah Sewell coming on third downs. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Noah Sewell coming. He coming like a freight train. So it's gonna be up to Stetson either hurry up and get the ball out fast, or hope the running back picks it up, or take off running. And hopefully take off running where Noah Sewell at. Where the dirt he coming from, the block, maybe the running back block him and he hurry up and cut up because the open lane up, Stetson quick. That's one thing he is. He quick and get up thing, whatever. But Noah Sewell coming. 6'3", all 256 of them, whatever he is now. Maybe because of the weight. But I think ESPN got him as 253. 6'2", 253. Either way, Noah Sewell coming. And if he have a good day, and he hitting Stetson and making Stetson uncomfortable, that's good. That's a good sign. 2, this going to the offensive bonnets. I mean, for one, the O-line got to block, of course. They got to test Georgia, linebackers. You got to do all the counters and all that. You got to make Georgia linebackers think. Cause that's the weakest part of that's the biggest unknown, of our defense right now. It's our linebackers. So you gotta make them jokers think. You gotta make them think like, man, wait, they pulling guards, you gotta make, cause I mean, thinking about that, like as a linebacker, you take the wrong gap or whatever, and you got a running back running for 20. And if he fast enough, he might score a touchdown if the other safeties and cornerback occupied or something. So you got to test Georgia linebackers, inside linebackers, not outside linebackers. So you don't get twisted. And Nolan Smith and Robert Bill coming, but the inside linebackers, which we don't know who the 3 gonna be starting right now. Who gonna be in the head rotation? We don't know yet, but we gonna see. And the other one on offense, you have to test Kamari Lassiter. I mean, you I don't care if you waste drives. You gotta make Kamari Lassiter turn into an all-American DB this game right here. You gotta make him turn into the SEC player of the week or SEC defensive player of the week. You gotta make Kamari Lassiter turn into that this game. Because if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm throwing everything at Kamari Lassiter because he hasn't started the game yet. I mean, dude could be future first round pick, or one of the top 10 DBs, top 10 corners this year. But the first game, we don't know. So if I'm offensive coordinator, I'm scheming towards. I'm not worried about nobody else but Kamari Lassiter. I'm putting Dante Thornton on him. My jump ball, 6'5", 200-pound dude. I'm putting my quickest player on him, my fastest player. I'm putting my fastest player on him. Targeting him, I'm making Kamari Lassiter tired, man. Like, I don't. If you got to go 2 drives in a row, dead drives, and just hope your defense can hold Georgia to a field goal, I'm testing Kamari Lassiter. I mean, now if Georgia come out, you do that, the first drive, and you don't score, then Georgia go up 7-0, and then you try to do it again, test Kamari Lassiter again, and you don't score, then Georgia go up 14-0. Then it's like, okay, you got to run your red offense. But if Georgia, if 2 or 3 drives later, you testing Kamari Lassiter and Georgia still have under 14 points, you in a good split. You in a good spot. Because Kamari Lassiter, like I said, I'm going to make him turn into an All-American this game right here. Kamari Lassiter going to have to show me. He going to, like I said, I'm sending my best jump ball. Like, I'm throwing a fade or whatever, and try to high point the ball on Kamari Lassiter, try to make him get a pass interference call. I'll put my quickest dude on him, for quick slant, quick out route, and hopefully try to make him miss the tackle or whatever. My best route runner / quick person. Then I'm putting my fastest player, my fastest wide receiver, or running back, or whatever playmaker on the team. I'm sending him on a go or a post, and I'm making Kamari Lassiter show me what he made of. Because that's the best option. Because you're not going to run it on Georgia Jalen Carter, them. I mean, like I said, unless you just run directly at Jalen Carter, them, that's a bad look. And Bo Nix, like, he going to be running for his life against Nolan Smith and Robert Dale Jr. and Mikael Williams and Tyrone Ingram-Dawkins. That's just how it is. So right now, the best look is test Georgia inside linebackers and test Kamari Lassiter. Because last thing you want to do is test Kelee Ringo and his real year with a good offseason, his second offseason. Kelee Ringo might be a top 5 pick. Who knows? Along with Jalen Carter, of course. But either way, so I'm testing Kamari Lassiter. I'm testing Georgia inside linebackers. That's for offense. And defense, well, like I said, I already gave you about Stetson, Noah Sewell, and Blitz and Stetson. But on defense, I know what Oregon gonna do. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the way he did at Georgia, Dan Lanning did at Georgia. Soft zone and make the tackles. See ball, hit ball. And that Georgia got talent to do it. Like, Darian Kendrick was a good tackler. Kelee Ringo a good tackler. Georgia didn't really miss too many tackles. Lewis Cine, of course, was Lewis Cine, phenomenal tackler. So Georgia played, and that's how Oregon probably gonna play it. Cause it's gonna be, I say, deep coverage zone, and corners probably gonna play off zone, off coverage, and linebackers and all that. So it's gonna try to keep everything in front of them, and force Stetson to throw the ball more, force Stetson to have a high, make an extra 2 to 3 throws in this drive, and hopefully get a tip pass or something, a tip ball when he throw it, and maybe get an interception off of it. That's that I know what we're gonna do. But the thing is, when you play like that, you have to make the tackle. Because I'm telling you right now, Kiara Jackson, if he get right, he gonna make you miss. He make dudes miss. Larry McConkey, he make dudes miss. A.D. Mitchell, he make dudes miss. And I don't even want, like I said, my Kenny McIntosh, he makes dudes miss. But, and most importantly, when you play off zone, off man coverage or whatever, and you play 10 yards back or whatever, react. You gonna have Georgia tight ends on the outside, man, if you play that. So that means your safeties and corners or whatever potentially gonna have to tackle Brock Bowers one-on-one in open field, Darnell Washington, and Eric Gilbert. And I have yet to see dudes tackle Brock Bowers just one-on-one, Eric Gilbert one-on-one, and Darnell Washington one-on-one. Maybe Oregon got the players to do it, but that's what Oregon got to do. If they want to win this game, they got to make tackles. I mean, of course, you say that's for all teams, but the thing about it, there's different levels. Because, I mean, you get Georgia. I mean, this game gonna be loud. This gonna be an electric game. But you get Georgia players in a rhythm, and they breaking tackles. Then the O-line coming and pushing the players who run the ball carrier another 8 yards down the field, like you seen Alabama game, the national championship, where Georgia was just had Alabama on the ropes. Like it's like they was getting 6 yards of carry, and then an extra 3 yards because the offensive line pushing them forward. Like if you get it like that, Oregon, you can't do that. You can't let that happen. But if you making open field tackles and having some hard hits, and instead of a second and a first down, moving the chains, you making a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. You in a good spot to win the game. Just all to it. But if you, like I say, if you letting Brock Bowers and Eric Gilbert catch a 5-yard slant pass, a 6-yard slant pass or out route, and your cornerback or whoever missed the tackle, your safety missing the tackle, and you got Brock Bowers running, free, you ain't gonna catch him unless it's a dude already over there. Cause, like I say, Brock Bowers gonna be getting double teamed most likely. He gonna get shaded. So, but if you got Eric Gilbert matched up against, a smaller dude, you gotta make the tackle. I mean, your head gonna be ringing, but if you want to win this game, you gotta do it. And think about it, and most importantly, for Oregon to win this game, that's turnovers. You can't have no turnovers. I mean, unless it's like a turnover, it's like basically a punt. I mean, if it's like a 3rd and 35, and you just throw the ball deep, it's like, a 3rd and 20 or something, and you just throw the ball deep, try to get a pass interference call, or maybe get lucky, and well, I ain't gonna say lucky, but luckily maybe the wide receiver come down with it or something. But if you end up in an interception, then it's basically a punt, and you put Georgia like at a 3 to 4 yard line or something, then okay. But what you can't do is turn the ball over and give Georgia an easy, I ain't gonna say easy, but give Georgia 45 yards, to go instead of 75 yards. You can't do that. And most importantly, you gotta be physical. You gotta be physical. And I'm telling you, if you can't let Georgia attack you. You gotta attack Georgia. Because if you let, I'm just saying, Oregon fan. I'm giving y'all hope right now. Well, y'all probably getting hyped up like, yo, we gonna do it. But it's easier said than done. Because, like I said, Michigan fans thought the same way. And like I say, in Michigan, as a Red Knight, was a better team than Oregon is right now. I know I say we don't have Jordan Davis and Kobe Dean and all them. I mean, I feel like we still would have beat Michigan with our second screen team. I mean, it's just all to it. I mean, this game was 34-3. I mean, I feel like our second screen team could at least won the game. 24, the 17 maybe, you know. Cause I mean, our second string team would have had Jalen Carter on it. He didn't start. So and Shannon Tindall, he didn't start. I mean, he played a lot, but he didn't start. That's our second string team. But either way, see, Oregon fans, I'm giving y'all hope. Those ways, Oregon can win this game. If that's the way Oregon would win the game. And another thing is special teams. You got to make field goals. You got to make them. You can't go drive the yard, drive down to Georgia, then miss a 41-yard field goal or something, miss a 43-yard field goal. You can't do it. You got to make all field goals. I mean, all makeable field goals. If it's 45 and 47 and up, 46 and up, you got to make those field goals. And you can't, shank punts. And if you shank a punt, like I said, or turn the ball over, get your punt blocked and all that. I mean, and Oregon special teams, okay, it was shaky last year sometimes. You can't let Kenny McIntosh, get good field position and Kiara Jackson return the punt back. I mean, to make it more harder for you to win the game. So, Oregon will have to play all three phases of, offense, defense, and special teams to win this game. Can they do it? Maybe. But it's going to be hard. I mean, now you're saying, you got to do that's every big game. But some teams don't have to play all three phases. I mean, some teams can win off defense. Some teams can win off offense. And some teams, can win off special teams. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, Georgia, our team can just, make field goals and luckily get maybe block a field goal. Like Kentucky and Florida game. I think Kentucky blocked Florida field goal, and they won the game. That's how it was. They blocked Kentucky Florida field goal. I think the game was and then they won, very close, got a close field goal block, and they returned it back, Either way, good luck to you, Oregon fans, because you're going to need it. Them dogs coming. Duck stew, baby.